All right. So we'll get into more of like the business side of things now. And first I just wanted to bring up some like general rules just for how the meeting's gonna run. If you want to say something, then instead of the shouting out, let's maybe like say it in the chat first. And then Kimmie will call on you, and then that'll just keep it more organized and flowing. But we're just gonna run in the order of the agenda. So if you don't have that up, it was sent out in an email, and I'm sure it's in the Discord. I think it was in there somewhere. So yeah, so the first order of business is social media, which I'm sure Erin can speak a lot about. But I think we're doing a really great job with social media from what I've seen. Does anyone have any ideas for other content we can post? I know we've been like congratulating people on their letters that they've been sending and kind of making announcements about the letters, but any other ideas?
I have an idea. So I was wondering, like, I don't know if you guys would be like interested, but we could like if there's something big going on with like a club or like something happening at your school, maybe like one of you guys, or we could like take turns, like each of the teen board members have like a takeover. So like if there's something that's going on, like you could like make a few story posts about it or like make a post, and like you can always let me know too, like if anything's going on or if you did anything good with be a friend, just you can let me know and I can post about it, or yeah, like send me pictures and stuff. So yeah, I mean anything you guys. I know we had a lip sync battle last year, which was really really cool, and we could do something like that again to try and get more followers. And yeah.
All right, Aiden has an idea.
Yeah, so sort of going along with that idea, like in a similar way, I was thinking something that would motivate people to interact with our social media page a lot more, because we want the like the essentially like the traffic on our page. And I think maybe coming up with like events or some sort of thing where we come up with an idea where people post their own experiences or efforts to sort of promote kindness in their communities. Um, and I think, I don't know, we could come up with like not like challenges, but like something that gets people involved, um, or like telling informing people about holidays that have to do with like what the Be a Friend Project stands for. So yeah, just little things to keep people active. Maybe post something on their story or as a post itself. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Let's see. Mika, you have a just make sure you guys type in the chat so like I know directly so I call on an order too, because I don't want to leave it. I see you, Adam, too. So I'll make sure to,
Okay, so I was thinking maybe like a certain day of the week we can do like Statistics Monday or something, or like add like not add like some facts about bullying around the world and like just to inform people and educate people more, maybe. Yeah.
really like that. It's really good. Okay. Adam.
I'm down for like uniform posts. Like if we were to all post something at the same time, the same day, the same post, whatever it may be as time goes along. But I think that could be a really cool way, I think, to just get each of our circles, which I'm pretty sure we all have very different circles, sort of involved. Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything?
I think those are all like really good ideas. I love the idea of having like statistics this day, a team board member take over one day, like a week. That would be kind of cool. It doesn't need to be a weekly thing, but it could keep it very active. And someone just entered, Jaimiaya is here. But yeah, I like that idea. And I think that Instagram should be a good focus, because I think that's where most of the teens are, other than TikTok, which we can get into more in the next question, which is, should we pay for promotion? Because that's more like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, which are good. And I could see us doing that on Instagram. But again, a lot of businesses are succeeding and organizations through just TikTok, which is free. So what do you guys think about that? And welcome, Jaimiaya.
Brielle.
So I think TikTok, not TikTok promotions, but like Instagram and like Facebook. I think that's a good idea because especially like when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I see like some like ads and stuff and I press on them. So I feel like it'll get like audiences and like different people's feeds to like notice what we're doing and stuff. And I think it's actually a really good idea.
Does everyone mostly agree with Brielle too? Okay. Sounds good.
And then do you guys have any other ideas for like the accounts? Do we need to make another social media account? I don't know if, I mean, we have Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I don't think we need a.
Yeah, I feel like that's mainly majority what everyone uses. Facebook also for a lot of the adults. What if like I kind of with like Aidan's idea about like events to get people involved, what if we did like a social media like scavenger hunt maybe, like, and it would actually maybe be like a good way to get people involved on all of our accounts. Like we can have like one little post, like it could be like a little puzzle type thing, like one little post on Facebook, one little post on Instagram, maybe kind of just to get people more involved. Maybe like like we can do like a daily word too, maybe like as well, or like a weekly word, like word Wednesday, something like that. Adam.
We should take advantage of everything that we can, that's I think trendy right now. Like if we take over Wordle, we could do some serious damage, like like and other things along like those lines. But also the joint posts, if we were to be like posting things from our own accounts, we could create those joint posts with the Be a Friend account itself. That could work.
Okay. Aidan with the
yeah, so I think the joint posts is a great idea because then it makes people like look, if we came up with like a hashtag and we all use it, that's a lot of posts under one hashtag that like organizes our stuff when people view the hashtag. But as for the scavenger hunt, what I think is really great about that idea is that lots of people from different circles will be good at different types of puzzles. So I think that also brings a lot of different people together in a way while still communicating our message. It can all have like a hint or a word or a phrase that they're trying to look for the next clue that relates back to what the Be a Friend project's all about. But that's of course like under the events idea, which may be farther down the road, but still could be could come in handy.
Okay, Erin.
Yeah, I was thinking this is a little like, I don't know, I'm iffy on this, but we could do like a giveaway type thing where I know like giveaways like they bring in a lot of followers, but like we could put up like a it's easy hat or something like that will bring people in and like we'll get more followers, or like something like a gift card or something. I'm not really sure about this, but I want to see what you guys think too.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that would be good as well. The only problem is, we are a nonprofit. So if we do want to do something like that, we would definitely have to do a lot more fundraising, especially for like the team board and stuff like that. Because if we are going to do promotions as well, that's something for all of us to think about. But I think it would be good for us maybe to do a fundraiser one day like that.
I was gonna say about social media was, well, Erin completely stole my idea with the giveaways. I actually think that's a great idea, but I see what you're saying about the fundraising. And I know we get grants and stuff, but maybe we can, do a fundraiser first and then think about a giveaway in the future. And some prize ideas, I was actually going to talk about that more later. Again, this is a good segue into our next topic, which is ambassador levels and like what they would be awarded. Because I do have some ideas for things we could give away to people who, show commitment. So just wanted to say, like, does anyone have any other ideas for social media before we move on to the next topic? Cool. All right. So right now we have two ambassadors. You're just either an official ambassador for the project or you're a super ambassador, which is awarded to you after showing commitment or doing something and showing initiative. do we want to come up with more levels? Would that motivate more people, do we think? Another title, if anyone has any idea, put it in the chat.
Hey, Mika.
All right, I'm not really exactly sure on what it could be called, but for how to make it as if it was something else, like in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, there's like badges and stuff. So we want to do something that, oh, you earn this, and if when you earn a certain amount, you go to the next level or something like that, maybe. Just like you're working towards something and you know what you have to do to get there.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Sam?
So I have multiple points. One being I like the idea of them getting names, and I think the best way to do that would be them going through and like the more, I want to say the more not letters, the more people they've gotten it out to, or the more people that they've been able to deliver letters, you know. I like if you get a group of people and then you can send the letters in, then those group of people can go and be ambassadors to other groups of people, and it can split and split and split and split.
Mhm.
And then the first person, and then maybe you could get the achievements by getting like the groups of people to deliver the letters. Like you add you know, if you send in a box of letters or a couple of letters, then you'll get, you know, the first one, which, you know, maybe we could call it like you know, big beginner ambassador, and then maybe you know, just ambassador, and then the higher levels or something like that. And then we could always talk about how much when we want.
I think what's not reading. Okay, that was great. Love that as well. Aidan, would you like to say something?
I think something I wrote down before joining the meeting was having sort of like what Mika said with the badges sort of idea, or like an achievement of sort for that can be recognized, would be after a certain amount of posts about the Be a Friend project or endorsing the Be a Friend project, you would get like a badge or some sort of acknowledgement, and that would count towards, and when like you said, getting a certain amount of these acknowledgements or badges or whatever we decide it may be, you become the next level of ambassador. And I think we could have that sort of tie in all of our platforms, social media. We can also have like the physical friend mail thing be sort of boosted by that, because it will incentivize writing the letters. And perhaps starting a club could be at your school, could be like a like a badge of its own. Just like other things that have gotten people to higher, like to the super ambassador status. We can just have that be like a step along the way now to becoming a higher ambassador level, because I don't think one task should equal like one level, because then people will immediately become the highest level of ambassador, and then their activity may diminish. We want people to be involved actively. So if anybody has maybe ideas on what, like how we would essentially like balance the rules of becoming higher levels, that I would love to hear that.
Kept doing that. Okay. Erin, you have an idea as well?
Adding on to Aidan, maybe like one of the things, like and Mika too, is like maybe like with the badges, it could be like maybe bronze, silver, and gold, and then we could like depending on how many letters you like send in, maybe that could like make like a rank. I'm not really sure, but it's like, and like how many times you like shout out the Instagram or something that will like benefit how many people see the Be a Friend project, and like just to get more ways of outreach. I think that would be like a good way to like up ambassador status and for people to get like appreciated for like their efforts and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's see. Sam. I'm trying to like read.
So I have a couple of things to say to add on to Aidan's and the last comment that was made. So I don't think that the rank by letters would be the best idea, because, you know, some people may have 5 or 6 people they know that'd be willing to do it, and some would have 20. meaning it would be more of a competition to see who knows more people comparably to who can. That's why I was saying, like actually just the deliveries of, a package of it would be more beneficial, because then also you could have people split off. And on the topic of people keeping interest, maybe it could be added on to the title or whatever, that like for how long they've been doing it, maybe how often they do it or something like that. Maybe it'd be good, like maybe they get the rank, but then they also have like I don't want to call it prestige because that sounds really elite almost.
Consistency, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay, I really like that a lot too. I think it's important for us to keep consistent a lot throughout the project. Brielle has an idea as well.
Basically, I was about to say the same thing. I was just gonna say that we shouldn't be giving them like this like status that they're only writing like twice and then like they've already sent these amount of letters. It should be with time as well. So yeah, I definitely agree with Sam with the time aspect of this.
Okay, great. Okay, Adam.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that we should, there's like, I don't know, like the potential for like a master list. And I feel like of different like tasks that you can do, that can like, I don't know, maybe one of them could be a donation to a certain organization or I'm not exactly sure right now, but I just know that there are a lot of things that we can do right now that don't take that much effort, but that can be allotted into the same sort of category and can just those things should add up, and I feel earn you things. Just the fact that's the quantity of how many tasks you get done.
Yeah. Okay, I definitely agree. One thing I also wanted to add, so I know we have a lot of you, ambassadors, super ambassadors, if you've been this thing for a while. Like besides the lanyards, like what if we did like another form of like physical badges? Like what if we did maybe like stickers? I personally love stickers. Thought that would be a cute idea, just to symbolize it as well. And it's like you could keep it somewhere in your room maybe, so it's like a good reminder. Another thing for the levels, especially when we talked about who said it? I think it was Erin with the bronze, silver, gold. Like, what about like something so above that based on your involvement? Like maybe we could do merch. The issue with merch is it does get expensive, and I think Aidan and Daniel, we talked about this with the merch. We wouldn't want to do like something so big, like be a friend project, because then more for us it's going to become a bed shirt. We can do come up with a little team board slogan. We can do just a simple heart, like our hand heart that we have for the project. We can do that type of thing, because I feel like it's good. We can do some fundraising as a team board, but one thing we have to make sure, especially when we talk about consistency, is definitely staying involved with the Discord, which I know it's hard because it gets lost in our notifications. We completely forget. But yeah, so I feel like that would be a great type of thing also for us to think about. Okay, hold on, let me go through the chat real quick. Okay, okay, Aidan, you were the first to say you have another.
Yeah, I was thinking about just to reiterate what we spoke about during the sort of practice meeting. I think making merch available all the time upon order is way more expensive than having it at any form of it, like given through like an achievement or like becoming an ambassador level, like tying that back into ambassador levels. Because if you're earning it, we don't have to make as many, because it's or that's not true, but it's if people could buy like more for their friends if they wanted to, like they'll say like, oh, I'll buy t-shirts for all my family, and that's much more money than if one person's like earning it. We have like time to raise money and pay for whatever we're getting, whether it's like like the stickers or the like a hat or something. I also like the idea of pins. Those are kind of hard to commission because those do cost money, but we could, I've seen it done before where people get pins commissioned and they just upload a design, the people like laminate it or put it in plastic and then put like a pin in it. And yeah, so I think it's definitely possible, but that would also require like the fundraising.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing we have to keep in mind, fundraising. Brielle?
So my thing is, I feel like the highest thing you should get, because I'm a huge sweatshirt person. And I know we have to do fundraising. I've been telling Jennifer forever that I've been wanting sweatshirts. So definitely at one point, I think that should be like the highest thing you can get, because I want a sweatshirt.
Remember we were talking about that in the car?
Yes, we were. We need the sweatshirts one day.
One day, we got it. Okay, Mika.
So about the pins and everything, we could also do colored pins and like a color represents something. I don't know if that would be cheaper. And then for like the lanyards, you could like put pins on them and then have a bunch of pins on them that have color. Yeah.
I like that. That's cute. I really like that. Let's see. Okay. Does anybody else have an idea?
I was actually thinking that like I love the sweatshirt idea, and I agree with the idea of I think it would be more attractive if it wasn't just be a friend project super big, but maybe had a little smiley face and like kindness is cool, something like very, very like that kind of gives the message, but in like an indirect kind of way. And it could be like a bomber jacket, like something like very like higher end, depending on how high you go. But I also agree, like the sweatshirt would be nice, or like a crew neck or something like that. But yeah, I just, you don't want it to become like a pajama shirt or like your lazy day kind of wear. Maybe the higher up you go, the nicer the clothes are, like something like that. Or even like pajama pants are like nice. Just, I know I wear that sometimes to school. But yeah, I mean, that kind of covered all the questions in that category, what each ambassador level is awarded. I think we have a lot of good ideas, and maybe the next step going forward would be your official suit and dress. That'd be really funny. I think it would I think maybe we can like, maybe vote on it through like a Google form or something, what we think is best for each level. I don't know the best way to go about that, but maybe, looking back on this, we'll make more firm decisions. But now I guess we can go over to service opportunities. I know Keely wanted to bring this up, but Keely unfortunately couldn't be here. So they made a video for me to show. So I'm just gonna screen share that. Hopefully this works. Do you guys see Keely? I'm just gonna play it for a second.
Hey everybody, I'm
Keely. All right, I'm gonna play this and okay.
Hey everybody, I'm Keely. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a teen board member and super ambassador from LA. A little background about my involvement with the Be a Friend project. I co-founded an anti-bullying club when I was in junior high, and my school participated in making friend mail with the Be a Friend project. Our work sending out friend mail not only earned our school a super ambassadorship, but we were also recognized with a Human Relations Award in the Los Angeles Unified School District. Our club was even featured on the TV network Univision, which was pretty neat. So anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't make it today. I'll be at a Model United Nations conference all weekend, so I pre-recorded this message. When we were discussing possible agenda items for our meeting today, something I thought we could bring up, though this might seem a little adjacent to our work, are different service opportunities that are available for teens. There are lots of places out there that facilitate youth volunteering and whose work corresponds to our mission statement aims of spreading empathy and kindness. Something that could be really empowering is to create some kind of network where members of the board, ambassadors, or others could share different ideas or organizations that help to enact our vision in individual communities or nationwide. One organization that I would like to share about is Samaritans. Samaritans is an organization seeking to provide free, non-judgmental emotional support services. I've been working with Samaritans for a couple years now, and I believe its motto, "You are not alone," corresponds to the mission behind our friend mail. Samaritans operates a helpline open to anyone via text or phone 24/7. And it also recently started a youth-exclusive chat called Hey Sam, where young people can reach out to get peer-to-peer support. Samaritans helplines are staffed by volunteers, and anyone ages 15 and up can get involved. If you're interested in learning more about volunteering, please visit their website, SamaritansHope.org, or please feel free to reach out to me directly, either on our board Discord or via email at keelymiyamoto@gmail.com. It's KEELYMIYAMOTO@gmail.com. All that to say, I think there are some really great opportunities out there for youth to get involved in service that connects to the Be a Friend Project philosophy. And having a way to share different ideas could be super neat. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to watching this webinar later on. Bye!
That is cool. That was the first time I saw that video, and they are really well spoken. Okay. So what do we think about that? Let's open it up for discussion. I thought that was really cool.
I do think that is cool. Do we think we could get in contact with Samaritans?
We can look into it, right, guys? I think we can try Daniel, Sue, and Aidan. I think we can maybe try to reach out to them. I feel like that would be great. Aidan.
So I just, like, you can say it in the chat or raise your hand. I'm just curious, how many of you would be interested in becoming involved with that organization, or perhaps being involved with, if we can talk to like a representative and say, hey, we want to do sort of a joint thing between the Be a Friend project and them. I know that's like a very big thing to ask, but like that, I think that would be a good step to provide help for those who need it, while also, sorry, my dog's gonna start barking, provide those who need it with help, and also by expanding both of the organizations' reach.
If you guys want to type it in the chat, so maybe Aidan can get like a count, that would be like a good idea, or I can get a count. So if you just want to type in the chat like a simple yes, so we can count it, I feel like that'd be great. Yes, Sam, I definitely feel like we would be able to work something to make sure you can, join too as well. Okay. If that's everybody, that's great.
Cool. Then have you ever done any, just going around, like any kind of service opportunities or anything that was kind of, I mean, like I had my club. Have you guys ever done that? Just if anyone wants to share.
Okay. I saw Erin's hand up first when I looked at my thingy, so okay.
Yeah. I also have a club at my school. It's called the Be a Friend Club, and we write letters. It's kind of hard because my school doesn't really have a lot of people because it's a boarding school, so not many people are there. So we don't get as much letters as like the huge public schools, but we try and we get some. So yeah, I just wanted to share about my club. So yeah.
Okay. I love that. I love when like hearing good stuff like that. Brielle.
My all the schools in my district, there's 5 of them. They all write letters, and I know like my Key Club started writing letters recently. I'm not in it, but I heard supposedly they started watching the videos and writing letters. So a lot of my clubs in my school and my high school do that, and I know some certain classes in the other schools write letters as well. So I think it's good that schools are doing that from all over.
Definitely. Okay. Mika.
Yeah, I started a club with my friend last year. I think it's just all over community service club. It's called Hands In. But we've done a Be a Friend event and write letters. But I was also thinking it would like, I know a couple other people have clubs in here, I'm pretty sure, that if like we do like a collab type of thing maybe and get clubs from different schools to do, I don't know what, but some activity to start connecting people from different places would be cool for Be a Friend project.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot.
I think that'd be really cool. What I was gonna say was I like, for me, I think my club members like again, I'm getting it up on its feet now because in person, but I think they're kind of handing in their stuff. And I don't know if it's very clear that the letters are all coming from my club. Do you guys collect the letters and send it in at the same time? Do you have them write, I'm coming from Hands In Club? Like, what do you guys do to kind of organize it, or do you?
For my club, we usually all send it in one package, just so it's like all from one. And then I'm pretty sure everyone usually writes from Hands In Club at my school or whatever, like that. Yeah.
Brielle?
Sorry.
A lot of the faculty and staff in my school like collect it, and then somehow they either get it to me or Jennifer picks them up because my schedule has been very crazy recently. But I'm usually the one who will go around the schools and collect them. But they usually have it in a cool little box and stuff.
Okay.
Cool. Very cool. I just wanted to know that for myself. All right. Does anyone have any other ideas before we kind of recap the whole meeting? We touched upon different things.
I think, sorry to just jump in, but I think just for all the people who are involved in different clubs and stuff like that, I don't mind people getting in touch through me, or like if you want to discuss like how you get your clubs involved, because I'm also speaking with some of the people at a different club at my school that was started by the school, and I was thinking maybe they could be involved with something we do at some point in the future. But yeah, like down the road, if anybody's like a leading member of any clubs, or like a founding member, and like you have like a solid say in what that club does, then maybe we could come back next meeting and sort of discuss how we would want to execute that going forward. Maybe this could have to do with the events thing that we discussed before, but yeah, I think it's no matter what we do, it's like taking a big step in the right direction, because we're actually planning to come up with events, or we're being more active than we were before, because this board is now in place. This wasn't around before, so I think whatever we do, it'll be progress.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I am a part of the letter review committee thing. I've been doing it for a little while now. So we read like all the letters. We go through, we have to read them all, make sure they're all like good, intact, no last names, stuff like that. And if you guys write letters too, which I think all of you do, you kind of know the rules with that. And I would just like to say, especially for the past recipient, Josh, it was amazing because, as we know, like he had autism, read at a first grade level. So it was kind of harder to do like a letter in a sense for this one. But I just wanted, I cannot speak right now. I went yesterday and we did the review for it. And the artwork, and people sent action figures, like Spider-Man action figures, and like coloring books. It was just, that stuff costs money. And I just definitely want to talk about, especially with like, that type of thing, like the empathy that like I see from all of you and like the people that are sending in all this stuff. And it was just absolutely amazing. So I do want to talk about that. So when it comes to letters, we also don't have to exactly do letters. We can do, other stuff as well. If you guys love to draw artwork like that, because it's also very appreciated. Because, especially when it comes to like kids like that, it's a lot of the visual stuff kind of helps as well. So I definitely wanted to bring that up. Mika, you have an idea about letters?
I don't know what you guys think of this, but would you guys like want to do like a teen board type of gift to the recipient as like a mutual thing from all of us, that I don't know what it could be. We would have to like discuss that, but something from all of us. Yeah, like a care package, like since we know about them, like things that they like, that could be kind of cool.
Yes, I definitely agree. And I also will talk to Jennifer about that because I know we sent like it all like in a giant like bin type of package thing. So I feel like that would definitely be like really good, especially coming from us, and it would show like a lot more involvement with them. Daniel, you think so?
100%. I remember I won the lip sync battle. I got like a little basket and it was like filled with stuff, but I think it would be really cool if it was catered towards, for example, he was interested in superheroes. I don't know what that means, but maybe like superhero movie DVDs, an action figure, things like that. By the way, you were talking about like fun things you saw. Did you get my friend's crocheted hat? My friend crocheted a hat. I don't know if she ever sent it in.
Oh my god, there was trying to think.
If you don't remember, but I was just kidding.
I looked at like I looked at about like 200 letters yesterday, so like it's kind of like hard, but we did get a lot of physical stuff. I feel like I did see a hat. Like I saw 2 or 3 maybe yesterday.
Very
So
cool.
like I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes because I'm like tired and I was running on coffee that I would like to say Adam made for me because I brought that literally there and was like late. Jen was like 7 minutes late, but I still did it. So but amazing coffee, by the way. If you guys need coffee, hit up Adam because he
Be a friend discounts. We could do it. Be a friend teen board discounts. I got you guys. Yeah.
I go to Bank Square all the time, so I hope I start getting discounts.
But it makes me think about the advertising. I mean, we always say like letters and maybe some short videos, but I mean, maybe we could really switch the wording to make it seem like, you know, you can really send whatever you want as long as it's, you know, obviously appropriate and you're not going too far out of your way to, you know, you don't want anyone, it would be very generous, but I don't think we need to encourage people to get like something for hundreds of dollars or anything like that, like and their way. It should never be something you should pay to do. It's really just your time. Yeah, Erin, sorry, I just stole your dog.
It's okay. This is totally off topic, but I have something to like, I have an idea. So, at my school, my friend Nina was a part of this thing called LLS. It's Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and she raised enough money to be Students of the Year. And what she did to raise money, it's like you have to raise money to be the Student of the Year. But she like did a dance at her school, which was like, oh, like you can have baked goods there and you can like bring like $1 and stuff, and we actually raised a lot of money for it. So maybe we could do something similar for the like the Be a Friend project, or like have like a movie night or like something at your school. I know this is like kind of like not easy for public schools, but I know like for like my boarding school, like we all live there, so it's kind of like easier to like be like, oh, there's free pizza, and then everyone comes. So yeah, just like maybe we could like do some big like events like at your school to be able to either get more letters, raise more money, etc., etc. Yeah.
Yes, I like that a lot. Aiden, you have an idea as well.
Yeah, just something really quick. I know we're about to end because we were aiming for about an hour-long meeting, but maybe something that came to mind for an event that could be both on social media and sort of in the same right of like a dance or a fundraiser sort of thing without being super difficult to organize. I can sort of speak to like Mika and I's town has like lots of storefronts and like small businesses that would be happy to let people set up like a bake sale in front of their building. I don't know about the other towns you guys live in, but we could do like I'm pretty sure we're from all over the US, like a wide amount of states. So I think we could all do like a national like bake sale and all the money goes to one place. Everybody bakes something or makes something that they can sell at like a one table thing. We all account for like the totals for our own, like what we make, and then we send it or deliver it all to like Jennifer or something. yeah, something that like it's a classic move, the bake sale. It's like everybody who doesn't like to go get a cupcake from a stranger.
100% agree. I love my sugar cookies, so you know.
There's a bake sale every day after school at my school, and it's always like raising money for something. So I could definitely arrange that for my school. And I was actually going to do a bake sale for an anti-bullying organization, but I can always do another one for Be a Friend Project or something like that. And even if you don't want to do something in person, I held a virtual movie night over COVID and raise money through that. So there's always like, you can think creatively if you don't want to get too involved in like doing something in person, or it's not really feasible or something like that. So let's turn things over. I thought this was a very successful meeting. I think that it was very organized. We weren't talking over each other, and time-wise, we hit the mark. And I just wanted to get everyone's feedback. Does anyone have any ideas for how the next meeting will go? Do we want it to be quarterly? What do we think?
I thought, especially for our first one, Daniel, Aidan, we did a pretty good job. Think so. Sam says quarterly is good. I agree. I feel like it's good. I definitely feel like we should be active more in our Discord chat, especially, and also if anyone has like ideas come up, or we all start coming up with like really good ideas, or we Daniel and Aidan and I just think it's like maybe like a good thing for us to just reach out and talk once in a while. We could always do like another meeting quarterly and try to set it up as well.
Yeah, I think having the practice meeting to discuss how the meeting's going to go. If we have new ideas for the agenda, was very helpful. And everybody just being active in the Discord. If you have like news to share, just getting people talking, reminding people it's there, because it was the platform we all voted for. Just remembering every once in a while to check in, see what we're doing, what we're planning, and maybe suggest an idea to be discussed at the next meeting.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, no, and I think that I love the idea of maybe, starting with a different question every meeting. We'll talk more in the Discord, but I think just as it is important to promote the organization and get that going, I think it's really great that we have each other and we're a community as well, just within ourselves, because we all were chosen for a reason, and we all have that in common. So, and another thing is, we never said when we announced who the team board members were, it was never really said, we're going to be having these meetings. And I think it's really great that we have them. But when we announced it, some people tend to be more shy. Some people didn't even, we weren't like, do you want to be a part of the board? You can opt out anytime. But some people just want to be recognized just for their work that they do at home. So do we think that everyone needs to come to these meetings, participate? What are our thoughts on that? Yeah.
I feel like we should strongly encourage like participation and stuff with these meetings. But obviously people have their certain comfort levels, and that's okay. And stuff like that. And I know, do we have everybody here, or did some people? No, we don't, right? Like there's a lot missing. There's a lot missing.
Yeah, I took attendance, and we've got 3, 6, 9 of us, and there's 14. Yeah.
Which
we're missing 5, but that's
and especially when I feel like when it comes to like all of us getting ideas through, and we want to feel like everyone has a part in this. There are 10 of us, so I feel like we need to maybe do that. Adam's idea with the RSVP, kind of like maybe we can do like that Google Calendar type thing. I know how some people have like, you see that, or we can do like a little thing in the Discord, like which we all tried to like remind, be like, see you guys Sunday. Sam said he had an idea.
an idea considering that maybe because I know some people aren't as comfortable talking or anything like that. Maybe there should be not a requirement, but like something like maybe you have to come to 2 meetings a year, or you have to, be active in the Discord, or you have to be active in the social medias.
Yeah, I definitely
That
agree.
people with varying comfort levels could.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I see. Hold on, Erin, I'll get to you in a second. Ethan, you have your.
Yeah, I agree. I think also, like, I know I didn't speak much in this meeting, but I think it's also just helpful for like the sake of like the board being like cohesive, to both having it recorded so that you can watch it after. I know I last minute couldn't make it last time, but being able to watch it after, or even just being able to like listen to other people's ideas, or like chime in the chat if you're there but you don't really want to speak or don't necessarily have anything to add, I think is helpful, even if it's not like, if it doesn't feel personally necessary. Like, it helps keeping, I think, the board cohesive.
Yeah, it's like that consistency we like really need in this. Am I missing anybody? Oh, Erin, yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know that like we're all such busy people, like, and it's like like living at boarding school, it's kind of like hard to find time windows to like, I don't know, be able to do this kind of stuff, but um and like it's hard because I have a roommate and it's like hard to like be on Zoom, but if we end up having like an RSVP, or like if we can end up watching it over, that would also be a really good idea. And I think that like all of the teen board members should watch it over. I just think just to know like everything, and like, yeah, like I think we should be active in the Discord chat, and I don't know, just I don't know, put in your 2 cents when needed.
No, definitely. I think that the Remind app, which was said in the chat, could be good for the reminders. I mean, we mentioned it in the Discord, we sent a few emails, but I know Remind goes right to iMessage, which for me is the one that I see. I don't miss those notifications out of all the things, which I think would be really good. And I can always set that up. We can send an email like, here's the code for the Remind. So do you guys, like, literally you can just write yes, like if you think that's a good idea. But that could be literally done within the next few days. Cool. Okay. And yeah, I agree. Like, I think that it doesn't, just because if you don't have an idea to add to the meeting, you don't have an idea. Or if you don't feel comfortable, that's completely fine. It doesn't mean you're any less of a team board member. I think everyone is chosen for a very good reason. And I think that it's completely fine. But definitely, keep showing commitment in other ways, whether that's through social media, the Discord, whatever, or literally just, giving letters or whatever. Anyone else have anything else to contribute before I bring Jennifer back on the call for some final thoughts? I do think it's a good idea, but remind when I have it, will constantly ping me. Is it, because I thought Remind was more of like an administrator just kind of sends out the messages when they want. I don't know, is there like an event feature? Because I've never had that happen.
It may have been that my administrator just liked to make sure, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think it is controlled by whoever's sending the text, so we won't be too annoying. I think it will just be like, reminders leading up to the meeting. But yeah, Jennifer, did you want to join us again, or should I close it out?
I'm coming back. Hey, thanks for letting me kind of ghost myself in there and watching you guys. My cheeks are probably all aglow because I'm so proud and I'm so excited and inspired. You all had so many incredible ideas. I'm so glad I forgot to hit record in the beginning. And I'm so glad Daniel remembered, because I would be beside myself. I don't know. If I couldn't have captured all of these ideas, thank God for the recording. So however you keep that, Daniel, like how you stop it or keep it because you started it, just send it to me on a Google link drive or WeTransfer or something, because it's going to be big. And everyone on the adult board of directors is going to be watching that. The other, Gigi and I'm going to be writing all these ideas. And Adam, I'm thinking I'm going to come in for some of those coffee discounts now. You're like the Be a Friend Project coffee discount. But so I could go on forever. I kind of wish that we had a day together, like a camp, like, team building all day and all these ideas, because there's so much to be addressed. But you did an amazing job as a team board, whoever was meant to be here was here. Everybody else will hear it on the recording. Daniel, thank you for volunteering to moderate, and Kimmie for being the monitor, Aidan for organizing. Sam volunteered too, but we're keeping it to juniors and seniors. He's running the Discord group. So I know he'll be here eventually. And these guys are going to cycle out through quarterly meetings. And if anyone else wants to jump into that leadership part, we'll cycle you in. So I know you're all tired. I just want you to know this went so incredibly well. It could not be better with a room of adults. That you guys were actually more focused and inspiring, than ideas were amazing. So I feel very confident that the next quarterly meeting, and you'll all talk about this on your own, but will be opened up to invitations to kids that have been very involved with the project, but maybe outside of the board, to either just listen, maybe a webinar format instead of Zoom, or you'll decide if they can participate. And I want to invite like Ian Armitage and this new kid from England who's a new ambassador, and like start to really this board is going to be role models, globally, and a place for like-minded kids to come. So thank you. I'm going to let you guys go. It's amazing. And I don't know how to end it because I'm not the host. So